Here are the drive shafts for the project. They are sandblasted, ready to go into paint. Paint them up in a nice glossy black finish type product, but they have brand new universal joints installed, and we've taken them and made sure they're all balanced. We brought them to our drive shop. Get it in the shop, dry it out, and continue on. But this effort is good. Nice to see these things like the transfer case transmission back to their typical aluminum type color. We're going to black and freshen up a lot of this, paint a lot of this silver, do some of the details there. Alright, we're just doing a few things with the transfer case, doing all the paint on the silver on the transfer case, getting it back to a factory type of gray color. It is an aluminum case, but in order that we have good fresh look about it, we're just taking and doing the spray over in a nice silver color, and it will play the part of it coming out of the factory being brand new. And again, it is aluminum, cast aluminum on the top of the transmission and transfer case. What I'm showing here are the gears to the transfer case. One of the last things we're going to be putting on for the drive line is the transfer case. And now that we have the exhaust in, we'll put that in. And the transfer case is a two-piece transfer case, and it's kind of a unique transfer case because they only made it from 1980 to, well, 80 to 87. But the one that we need for this project has to be an 86 or an 87. Reason being is it has a 50-year oiler cup on it, not on this piece, but on the other piece that goes up to the transmission. And that is really paramount to have because you have to have an oiling situation for the 5th year. And what we've done is just gone through and inspected all the gears to make sure they're fine. Bearings, seals, gaskets, O-rings, rebuilding it. The best part about this transfer case is that e-brake. That's part of the e-brake. That's the drum system for the e-brake right there. And the e-brake, emergency brake, does not come on this particular two-piece transfer case. It's a non-USA add-on through this coupling that occurs. The speedometer cable threads right in there. E-brake is here, and then on the very back side of this will be the drum, and then the drive shaft will go to that. So you can see our gaskets here. A lot of things were put into paint. We've seen these aluminum products go into this silver paint. The trainee went into black, and then obviously we've been keeping a close track on our yellow zinc chromate, and we just got some more stuff from yellow zinc chromate back. A lot of trainee bolts as well as engine bolts, and it's very, very distinctive between the silver and the yellow and the black. Very contrasty, but looks great.
That tail pushing to get on the one that goes on that there side and put somewhere.
Looks real sharp.
Oh, I see it. It never came out.
All I was going to say is better than new. Transfer case shifters right on. Here's our bell housing all cleaned up. Quick sandblast and Shazam into black paint. Looks great. Bell housing will be affixed to the transmission. This is the part that goes to the transmission here. That front of that bell housing will have onto the engine. Obviously, inside of that, we'll have that brand new clutch as well. Just wanted to record the flywheel for the engine before we got it up to the block and hidden by the clutch, but it was resurfaced. Looks fantastic and nice to see. We're affixing the brand new clutch inside. You can kind of see it right in there, with the new flywheel resurfaced, and bell housing is bolted up, cleaned up, real nice. Underneath this newly painted valve cover that we showed earlier, which we'll show you when we get the engine sitting down in the frame. So now we're just kind of rolling it back and pivoting it. We have the what we call the insulator, which is underneath the transmission, and then this will go down on the front as well. It's a little dicey, but this is how we do it with the forklift, and it works all usually well. We have our drive line in. We're also starting to populate a bunch of different things. Drive shaft here has been painted, obviously. It goes on. Drive shaft bolts.